What's up, you guys? I cannot believe that I'm saying it, but I am back for season 2, episode 1 of A Spark Ignited. You guys, it's been since July 10th, I believe, when I filmed the last episode for A Spark Ignited. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's been a crazy 4 months, full of ups, full of downs, all the things, okay? And to be honest with you guys, I thought things was going to unfold a little bit differently than what it has done. But I'm grateful at the end of the day. You guys, we got so much to catch up on. So you know what I say. Sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Welcome back.
Welcome to A Spark Ignited. I'm your host, Danielle Nicole Ramsey, here to help you light up your life with inspiration, real talk, and a whole lot of fun. It's time to ignite the spark within you and dive into the stories and wisdom that'll keep you moving forward. Let's make some magic happen.
Okay, first things first, you guys. So I left you guys being on tour with Barnes & Noble, and that tour literally changed my status in my authorship. I became a best-selling author while on tour with Barnes & Noble for Ingram Spark Publishing, and have landed in the number 10 spot with all 5 books, actually the top 10 spot with all 5 books in the mental health category, with I Am Teen topping to number 2, and it stayed there for a consecutive 16 weeks while the other ones remained for 12 weeks. You guys, to now have the title best-selling author, it's such a whirlwind of just a joyous feeling that I really can't describe, because whoever thought, just a little over 2 years ago, I became an author and had no idea, how this journey was going to unfold, what to expect, what to do, how I go about this, how I go about that. And just remembering just wanting to be in Barnes & Noble, just wanting to be in Target, Walmart, all these stores that my books are now in. And I'm just so thankful to God that He just put this gift on my heart for me to fulfill my purpose in such a way that's going to touch people that I meet and don't meet. But in some way, shape, or form, I help shape their life so that they can become the best versions of themselves with those books. You guys, meeting you all this summer on tour, on my Barnes & Noble tour, was surreal as well. People coming to the tour, taking pictures, signing my autograph, things that just blow my mind. But I just love it all so much. I love meeting you guys. I definitely have some people that came and talked with me that I remember to this day and will never forget, with how they touch my heart, individually with their own story. So it was a very impactful tour. We didn't hit 10 cities because I didn't get to hit Springfield because I was in a wedding the day I had to do the Springfield book signing. And then Dallas, we decided to push it back to my spring tour, which I'll mention later on in the episode what book goes on that tour. You guys, there's just so many blessings that come and that have came with authorship, and it's just the beginning. I am just really dipping my toe into a humongous ocean of possibilities and dreams and things that I know that God has for me, and I am ready and willing to come arms wide open to receive them all, because I love being on this trail. I love being on this path in life. I never felt so fulfilled in my life when it comes to my work and the impact that I'm making on people and the world, and just knowing that I'm here doing, the very thing that God wants me to do, which is walk out this purpose-filled life, helping other people discover theirs. It's just such a dream come true to just be in purpose. It's something that I don't even know if I thought about it to the extent that I do right now. And I'm not sure if it wasn't a thought simply because I was so comfortable living, a very safe and comfortable life, and never really thought to go outside that bubble, even though my mind was always stretched and, entrepreneurship and wanting to be a businesswoman and be on my own, but just never having the self-confidence to know that I could do it and to pull the trigger until I was really forced to do all of this, to be honest with you. But being on this journey so far in entrepreneurship, it's been since May 31st, and today is November 26th. So what's that? Let's see, June, July, August, September, October. So that's 6 months, almost 6 months of entrepreneurship. That's crazy to think about. And guys, it has not been smooth sailing at all. It comes with risks and, ups and downs, as any job, as any career would. I didn't expect it not to, but, some of the things that I did expect to happen has not happened yet. I'm patiently waiting. I don't know if I'm really patient, but I'm really trying my best to, wait patiently. There's just so many things that I want to do right now that, I guess just isn't the time to do it, but when that time presents itself, I'll be ready to go. So yeah, when it came to my Barnes & Noble tour, I just really felt really blessed and just very happy to be at every store that was willing to host, a very new author, indie author at that. And, to receive me the way that they did, I couldn't have asked for more. Also, since, my break from podcasting, I returned to Show Me St. Louis. It's on Channel 5. It's a news show that highlights, entertainment and, the hot topics basically of the world. And we were on there to, help spread I Am Teen, being that I'll be guest speaking at schools, middle school and high school, with that book specifically, speaking on embracing your own uniqueness. Now, the school visits have taken the longest time, and because we were in conversation to have me be a guest speaker at, the districts that I visited, this school year, I assumed that it was going to be for the fall, but it is in the works for the spring. I've been to one school so far, and it was amazing. It was in the Frontier School District, and I had such a great time. But the remaining schools that gave me the green light will be in the spring. But yeah, I went on Show Me St. Louis to promote I Am Teen and, just to get the word out there so parents can know what their kids are going to be reading, and, the school's going to be providing them with those books. So that's something I'm really looking forward to, and really thought that it was going to happen this fall with the tour, but that's okay. Spring is around the corner. Trust me, 6 months from now will come really, really soon. Not even 6 months, 4 months or something. I don't know. It's coming soon, so I'm waiting for that, but really looking forward to it. I also guest starred on my first podcast called and Curious. We had such a great conversation. Her name is Ashfield, and we just really pretty much dived into my, origin story of who I am, why I do what I do, and why it's so important to me. So if you guys haven't been able to listen to that podcast episode, it is out right now. Again, the podcast is called and Curious with Ashfield Huber, and I had such a fun time with her, and she is, so you guys will really, really enjoy her. So yeah, just really, really excited, and just, staying ready. I have one of those sayings where, you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. And I'm a stay ready girl, Spring is going to be so busy, but I am so happy about it because all the things that I want to do right now are going to be presented to me in the spring when it comes to guest speaking at women's events, speaking at the schools, speaking at the colleges. Yeah, so all the things I'm just so excited to just get going on, I get to do in the springtime. And your girl is more than ready, more than prepared, fine-tuning these presentations, making sure that they sound good, that it sounds organic. It doesn't sound like I'm reading from a prompter, because it's really important to me that everything just sounds and flows seamlessly, So, but you know what? When I think about it, yeah, I haven't started doing the speaking engagements as much, but when I do, when I do, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be so good. But you guys, with all that being said, with the time off, between the last episode to the very first episode today, I took a huge risk and hired a PR team, which took me forever to find, because it's just hard to find, an agency that will represent you in a way that you know that you would represent yourself as if you were to do it all, but you can't do it all. So you have to find someone to do it just as great as you, if not better. I found those people. They are Joseph Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. I get started with them next month, and I had to make a huge sacrifice to have them. I won't talk about the sacrifice, just know it was financial. And I had to give up some things to get it. But in order to get something, you got to give something. And I was willing to give so that I can have the best representation of Danielle Nicole, because it deserves that. It deserves to have its name out there. I worked really, really hard on my brand and, the mission that I have at hand. And it deserves to be well known. And it deserves to, just take off in a way I know is going to be so beneficial and impactful to everyone who come across it, because it's at the core of my company. All I want to do is help people be their best selves in whatever way that looks like to them. That's all I care about, you guys. So that's what I've been up to since the pause of A Spark Ignited. So let's get into what I'm doing right now. Well, let's back up just a bit, because I want to just paint a picture for you guys on how, challenging it is to find a PR company that just gets you to the core of your being. All right, first of all, being that I'm a team of one right now, obviously it's up to me to send these emails out to these PR agencies and to, hopefully hear a response. Because here's the thing about me. Because I work in corporate and I am a businesswoman and I know what to bring to the table when I'm speaking to people, I'm very solution oriented. I come in with these emails with what they're going to ask me for before they even have a chance to ask, because I want them to see, hey, this girl means business. She really wants the job done. We don't even have to ask her A, B, C, or D, because she's already presented it to me. So I kid you not, I probably reached out to maybe over 200 PR agencies all across the freaking country. And lo and behold, more than 75% of people did not get back to me. And I honestly could not believe that, because I'm telling you, I came correct. Trust me, I have ChatGPT. It's going to tell me how to come correct with these people and these companies and agencies. And so I made sure I dotted all my I's, crossed all my T's. But, to me that said, hey, if you can't be professional and respond within 72 hours, I don't want to work with you anyways, So it got down to about 4 PR agencies that was coming back with, what they can do, what they can give, and, things like that. And so I chose the company that I went with, because now I won't say that they came out the bat swinging. They definitely came better than everyone else, but they had a very generic approach at first. But, with what they brought in their presentation, it showed me all that they can do and what they can bring. But because this is my company, this is my name, I didn't want a generic approach. I wanted to know what you can do for me, because I know when you're collaborating with a company, especially business wise, you want to make sure that you got somebody that you're not just another number to them. I don't want to feel like that anyways. If I am, I don't want you to make me feel that way. I want you to be just as excited to work with me as I am to work with you guys. This is a team. This is a collaboration. This is a partnership at the end of the day. And so although, she came and she was great and everything, I said, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Gave it to her. So the young lady, she brought the CEO onto our next meeting, not only to present the campaign to me himself, but to let me know how they're going to take care of me and my company as if it were their own. And oh my God, you guys, when I tell you that they came out swinging, they came out swinging. Like, I was sold. I am so excited for what they have in store for Danielle Nicole. Like, I'm ready right now, But that's how I chose the company that, I now have representing me as of, December 2nd or whatever day that Monday is. So it's not a cakewalk. It was the same process I took whenever I took to find, my book cover artist and illustrator for the, interior design for my books. I went through tons of people because there's a lot of talented people out there. And I just want to make sure that the people that I choose to be on my team or to work with me understand what it is I'm trying to convey, message, wise, as far as the illustration goes, the messaging, the marketing, everything, and I always told myself, when I can afford to hire PR, that's the first thing I'm going to do. And that is my gift to myself and to my company. And I literally cannot wait to see how all of this transpires. So just wanted to give a little backstory on that. Okay, so back to what I'm doing right now. So as I mentioned prior, I am fine-tuning all the presentations I have for the middle high schools, for the universities I'll visit, and for all the women events that I will do. But not only am I fine-tuning those presentations, I'm fine-tuning my very own keynote presentation for my very own women's conference that I'm going to have in spring of 2025. And I am so excited for that, you guys. I have some of the most incredible women that are going to be joining me on a panel to talk about just all the things that us women go through, relationships, business, friendships. Like, it's just going to be such a great time. Not only am I doing those, I am almost done writing book number 6. It is coming out. I won't tell you when it's coming out because it's going to kind of give away the book. I don't even want to tell you what the book is about. It's completely different from the last 5 books that I have. It's in the realm of it, but it's different. And it's coming out at a time that makes the most sense. And that is the book that I will be taking with me on my spring tour. Now, this spring tour won't solely be Barnes & Noble. It's going to be a mixture of everything. But I will have some Barnes & Noble dates in there, be in Dallas, be in Tampa. I'm definitely making my way back to those guys. Well, not back, but back to Tampa because we got to correct that. And then to Dallas because that's one that's rescheduled. So I'll definitely make sure to add those on, as well as like my hometown. I have to represent my hometown. Every time I do a tour list, it's just going to be set in stone from here on out. Every time I do a book tour, make sure we have that hometown one. So that's what I've been working on now, you guys. And also, for the very first time ever, and help me with this, but because I am trying my best to get my company out there, to get myself out there too, I heard a really great way of doing that is doing Vlogmas on YouTube. Now, if you haven't heard of Vlogmas on YouTube, is where you upload daily vlogs during the Christmas season. So during the month of December. And they don't have to be long. Thank God for that, because I don't have the time to be doing long vlogs. However, I'm really excited to put myself out there in a way that I never have. Well, not never, because I definitely did. I was gearing up to do like a fitness competition about 9 years ago or so, and I kind of vlogged that, but it was different because it was weekly. But this is going to be like daily vlogs. And, I'm just really excited to just continue to get out of my comfort zone. This is what this is all about. The fact that I'm on season 2 of A Spark Ignited when it took me 5 years just to even pull the plug on this thing just goes to show you that if you keep yourself, in a comfort zone and allowing fear to control your life, it will keep you stagnant for as long as you allow. And that's just something that I'm not signed up to do ever again. I don't care how much of my comfort zone I have to get out of in order to make all of this a reality. Because at the end of the day, like I was saying on the podcast that I was on earlier this month visiting, my purpose and my dreams are not for me. They are to impact other people's lives and to help them be their best selves. So if I stay in this bubble of comfort and not expand and stretch myself the way that I'm supposed to, I'm not going to impact the people that I know I was sent here to impact. Now, I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Nobody in the world is, but the people that are for me need me, and I need them too, so the dream, the purpose, and the mission is just a lot bigger than me. It's to impact other lives. It's to show my daughter that she can do and be whoever she wants to be. And she can be the woman of her dreams as long as she is willing to work hard for it and she believes in herself and she never puts her self-worth to the wayside for anything or anyone. She's going to be okay. You guys, I'm so excited for this next season. We have so many incredible guests. I already have 7 people lined up. I already got 7 green lights. And they are ready to go with their stories. I can't wait to get them on here so you guys can hear from them and all the insight that they have in their particular fields. You guys, I'm just so excited for where I am right now, but the person that, I'm growing to be and just allowing her to shine, flaws and all. I've hidden myself for so long because of certain things and not feeling like I look a certain way. And I'm just like, I'm beautiful as I am. Yes, I'll always have like this makeup filter on because I cannot do my makeup to save my life. But it definitely helps until I can get myself a makeup artist. This is what we're going to get, okay? However, I just like to present myself in the best way that I can because I care about this stuff. I'm very, very girly. We all know that. But I'm just really excited just for the woman that I'm becoming and am. And I love myself. I don't shortchange myself anymore. I don't hold on to things that are letting me go. And I don't have one-sided relationships or friendships or have anybody in my circle or around me that I feel doesn't mean well by me. Discernment is key, and God gave me the discernment he gave me in this season of my life. At first I was like, okay, God, like you're doing a little too much. Like all these people I gotta let go, but it just is what it is. It's never any bad blood on me. Like I wish everyone the best. And I mean that from my heart. Just because we're in a different season of our life, I know that I used to be the person that always wanted to take everyone with me. No, we can just work it out. We can just be friends in this way. We can just do this. We can just do that. And it makes sense. It's a hindrance to my own growth, and I finally understood that everyone can't go because I can't go with everybody either. Like everybody's walk is just so different. I'm just happy to be on the walk that I am on. I trust it. I trust God to hold me up when I'm feeling like I'm, can't hold myself up or just anything. I just trust him fully. But you guys, get ready to gear up for such an exciting season of A Spark Ignited. I'm just so excited. I'm just so happy. I can't believe that we're on season 2. And I really did set the stage and, fill some big shoes for myself. I did 20 episodes the first season, which means I have to do 20 episodes this season. Like, we're just going to keep it going, Lord willing. But I'm excited. I really do enjoy this. Like I said on season 1, the very first episode, this is my escape. This is my outlet. Like I have my work where I coach and, I'm an author and a speaker. But this podcast, we'll learn. But this is about fun and letting our hair down and just being funny and goofy and, all the things that I naturally am. So as always, you guys, you can catch me every Tuesday wherever you get your podcast. And of course, every Wednesday on YouTube to get the visual. You guys, let's have the most fun season yet on A Spark Ignited. I'm so excited you guys decide to tune in and come on with me for this next season. So I'll see you guys next week. Have the best week ever. Bye.
Thank you for tuning into A Spark Ignited. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs inspiration. Remember, the spark you need is already within you. Keep fanning the flame. Until next time, take care and stay inspired.